With every person I meet in every single street nigga I see, I keep it 100. I treat the women like they supposed to. They love to spend time around me. I keep it 100. The haters explain why I love to live life just being me. I keep it 100. What? Nigga, please, the money's the only thing I see. 100, boy, and I'm never late. Heavyweight in the game, they come featherweight. I used to grind for sneaks, now my hunger's real estate. I'm eating, but it's time to change the size of my dinner plate.
Yeah, Flizzy, give it to him. Give it to him, Flizzy. Give it to him.
Chef bars, no longer interested in pushing weight. 92 plus, say this how we keep it. Disloyal with your mouth for my young boy.
All right, bring it on down, my people. Hello there. Welcome back. We are here live in effect on Candid Talk for the second episode. Make some noise for yourself, please. Yes. Welcome to the second episode, y'all. I'm so excited to be here. First episode was a great success, great teaser for you guys. And now we're back for more, lock and loaded. And man, we got so much to talk about today. First of all, let's go through what we need to go through. Our essential information. Shout out to Twin Radio Syndicate. Please download Spreaker and share, or like, comment, anything that you hear on this station. We really need the support. Shout out to the twins. I appreciate the love. And it's time for that heat. All right, y'all. I'm telling you now, I'm excited. I'm real excited, y'all, because we got somebody special in the studio today, y'all. We got somebody special for all this tea we got today. We're going to be dropping some Jada tea, some Will tea, Dr. Dre, all that stuff. But I would like to first off start off by introducing y'all to a good friend of mine, Miss Yolanda Skate. Miss Yolanda, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm glad to be here, guys, to share in this conversation with you today.
Yes. So wonderful to have you. For the people at home, the listeners, Yolanda and I have been great friends for years now. She has helped me through trials and tribulations, mental problems, relationship issues, all the type of advice I need. I call her up and she got the answers. Got it.
I try.
She tries. She does very well. And she's going to help give a lady perspective on these topics, because you can't just have a man talking about all this stuff. You gotta have a woman's perspective. We're fair on Candid Talk. Let's bring in all voices. So I ain't even gonna hold y'all back right now, because y'all already know I'm over here cooking. I've been cooking. I'm telling you, I've been cooking all weekend. But first of all, let's start off with our weekly poll results. All right, coming in. Now, we took a poll last week on Mr. Dr. Dre and his wife Nicole's situation. If you don't know, they're divorcing after 25 years of marriage. And through court documents, we see that Nicole is looking for $400 million of the $800 million that Dr. Dre has accumulated in his career. We took a poll to ask the people what they think. Should Nicole receive $400 million? And the answer to our poll is 75% no, she should not receive $400 million. 25% yes. Wow. Now, I will say this real fast. We did have a lot of ladies vote no. You know, we had some men vote yes, surprisingly. Yes, believe it or not, we had some men that said, yeah, she should go ahead and get that bread. Here's what I'll say, and I'll let Lonnie say this. I'll say something also. We'll be quick with this. All right. So, long story short, that's a whole lot of damn money, y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's a whole lot of money. It is. You know. Now I will say, she may have been along the way. Well, she was along the way. It was 25 years, a long time. I think we just somehow need some type of cap or some type of way to range this thing here, because you get up into this large amount of money, we're just going straight halfway down the middle, man. It just, oh man, I just know that got to burn a little bit. But I need a lady perspective on this, Lonnie. What do you think about the whole entire situation?
I mean, I think it definitely has to burn his pockets.
Yes, no question, no question. Yes, no question. Go on, Lonnie. Yeah, go ahead.
However, I also feel as though this woman has been with him for how many years? And you know I always have questions. So for me, it's kind of hard to say yes or no.
Okay, all right.
I always have questions. Like how much money was accumulated during the marriage? 'Cause that woman was definitely there through a lot.
Yes, very true.
A lot of situations and a lot of money. So she's definitely entitled to a big chunk of that. And
I will say this now. There was some documented abuse that went on down in the past. Now, y'all know I don't rock with no women beating. Now, I say take all the money if that's the case. But I won't go too far into detail with it because I don't know the exact of that case or situation. But we do know that Dr. Dre in his young days was verbally abusive, that's for sure, and possibly physically abusive. And sometimes people do say karma comes back and bites you in the end. And that may be what's going on with Dr. Dre. I don't know. We don't know. But I think as a totality, as a system, when it comes to marriage, we might want to look all the way around at certain things. Should you really have to maintain your ex's lifestyle when they was with you if you were the breadwinner? Just little small things like that they need to be looked into. What do you think on that? Lasting thoughts, Lonnie? You think we change any rules with marriage and the stipulations of after marriage, divorce, we'll say?
I don't know what all the rules are.
Just for
I'm just saying, like, she was there through a lot of stuff.
Just in general, do you feel like, you got these millionaires who have to pay certain women, I've read $3 million a month, $4 million a month, $5 million a month. It could be a fling and they end up having a child. And you go, do you think that the price of the money that's going off either is divorce or for rich people in child support? You have, like Blake Griffin is paying, I believe, was like $11 million or like $9 million a year or something like that on child support for someone he wasn't with not long at all. So do you think things like that, do you think it should be that way?
I mean, for me, it's hard to say. However, in the case of, being with someone for an extended period of time and living that lifestyle, in the case of Dr. Dre and his wife, yes, that lifestyle needs to be maintained for a period of time. And I think sometimes there is a stipulation as far as how long you're going to pay this amount.
Okay, all right.
All right, so give your person time to
get on their feet, basically.
Get on their feet and be able to maintain, whatever it is that you guys have accumulated together.
Okay, I like that.
So if she takes a house that costs $10 million, she's going to be able, she needs to be able to maintain that house.
The home. You got to pay the light bill. You're right about that. You got to pay all the utility bills and all that good stuff. So that's a very, 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 very good point by Yolanda. And I tell you what, people, we will have more polls coming up. But as for right now, I know what y'all waiting on. Y'all waiting on the meat and potatoes. I know. Will and Jada, we jumping into it. All right. Now, if you don't know, if somehow you lived under a rock for the last 2 weeks, Will and Jada have been in the news, in the gossip circles, revolving around Mr. August Alsina. Long story short, August Alsina, R&B artist, had an interview with Angelina Yee where he dropped a lot of tea. He actually exposed, or will say he discussed, his relationship with Jada Pinkett and let us all know that it was also intimate. And that sprungboarded to Will and Jada having what they called a red table talk, where they put it all on the table for all of us to dissect and for them to let all their emotions out, And before we start this topic, I gotta say this. I'm cooking about this, y'all. I am cooking. For you people who are telling us to mind our business, it is not our business. I would like to quickly say you sound ignorant. Gunshot. Another gunshot. Okay, all right, people. So, first of all, we're not talking about neighborhood talk. We're not talking about your Aunt Betsy that works at Wendy's or nothing like that. We're talking about two people who decided to go onto YouTube, onto a national internet, a show, basically. They went to the public airwaves, into YouTube, to give us all of their business to dissect. Please don't tell me I'm prying into someone's business when it is made for public consumption like this. that's what I would say to you guys. Please back off, please. Okay. So,
Will and Jada.
This is what we'll say, y'all. This is what we'll say. I'm going to give the floor first off to Lonnie because
don't give me the floor.
You don't want the floor first. You don't.
Let's
okay.
just talk about it.
All right, we're just gonna dive in, y'all. We're just gonna dive in. Do you feel that Jada handled this whole entire situation correctly? I'll start there.
The whole entire situation, or did she handle
the fallout?
Her sit down discussion at the red table appropriately.
You know what? We'll start off with the whole damn thing. Did she handle, when she's going through healing? Did she
say that she was going through healing while she was in that situation? Or did she say
correct, she said
she was
that,
able to heal after learning things from that experience?
If I heard her exact words, she said, Will and I needed to heal, so we split one of our ways to figure out how to heal each other. And I'm guessing she's saying her healing came from helping. Okay? So, do you feel like she went the proper way, but do you feel like she was in any wrong for what she was doing during the healing process with August, crossing the lines of sex, even though you're still technically married? Do you feel like any of that was in the wrong? Do you feel like, hey, she ended up, in an entanglement, she was healing, and, things may happen? Are you more leaning towards the side of give Jada a pass, things happen, it's not that big of a deal?
I'm going to say this. I'm not taking sides. I'm also going to say that somebody else's journey to healing, I'm not going to judge that either.
Okay.
However, I do feel as though, if she said, because I don't remember those exact words, but if she said that, they separated because they needed to heal or that they needed time away from each other. I do remember them saying that they were done with each other.
Yeah.
So the fact that they were done with each other and she decided to have an affair, if it's still technically called an affair, if they were separated, I don't know. Who cares about all the technical terms?
Yes.
But she had a relationship.
Yes.
An entanglement, a situationship, whatever we want to call it, with this young man. That's her business.
Okay. All right. She gave. Oh yeah, he gave that part out.
I don't think Will ever said that he gave his quote unquote blessing. However, what I took away from the conversation is that he was aware of it. And in a conversation that I had with someone else a couple days ago, their thing was, it wasn't the fact that she had a situationship with someone. It was the person that it was. And this was someone that they had brought into their home to help heal and, to connect him to different things. So it wasn't that the affair or that the situationship entanglement happened. It was who it happened with.
Okay, people, my trifling meter is starting to ring with Jada. Okay, like Lonnie just said, y'all, they brought August in to heal him. They brought him in as a sick man around their children, also around the kids, everybody, around the family, And from Will's perspective, he's thinking, we're going to help this kid out and get him right. We're here to help him. And you can't help but think of alternative motives when your wife ends up sleeping with the young man. Now, here's my problem. I got some key words we're going to jump into, people. All right, we're going to start off with Jada. She used the words in pain and broken, okay? First of all...
When she used those words, though, how did she use those words?
She used the words in pain and broken when discussing herself and describing how she was at the state of coming towards August. She said, even before she started healing August, that she was in pain and she was broken from the relationship with Will Smith. That had her in pain and broken somehow. They never give details on how they're doing bad, but she was already saying that she was in pain and broken. So how's a logical person, how do you even begin to try to heal someone when you're in pain and broken? But we'll go past that part.